Hey, people. Alright, do what? Hey, Robert. Hey, Union Pacific. How are you guys doing? Thank you for coming out. Or staying in. Probably be more accurate. I'm joined by my lovely, gorgeous assistant, Wild Frenzy. And Nick's here too. In fact, it just occurred to me that the people can't hear you. I knew there was something I forgot to do. The people just have to take my word for it that you both thought that joke was absolutely hilarious. Let's get things going! Boo! Oh, hey, Palmer, up in the chat. I see you there. Although Nick's going to have eyes on that most of the time. James, of course, is going to be, and by James I mean Wild Frenzy, will also be looking over the chat. But he'll be playing with me too. Nick's got your questions covered, though, for sure. Got anything to ask? Go ahead and put it in the chat, and Nick will pass it on. Say hi, guys! As in now. There it is. There we go. Yuck, 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 yuck. You got me. Right, multiplayer. Yeah, Union Pacific, long-time follower, now on my friends list. If you want to go and sort your mic out, guy, you can come ahead and join us in the stream.
He could probably join us in the stream anyway, we just wouldn't be able to hear him.
Well, yeah, that's true. Gonna be tricky to type stuff in chat and play simultaneously.
A camel farting, Nick?
Yeah, that's a... It's a brand. Who the hell is this? It's a new ultra rare. Random gold, random private, creating. Inviting.
Let's have a quick look over there.
Who's available?
Oh, really?
Rubrack, he's playing.
Version, I suppose.
I'm going to send you an invite anyway. And we got
knock out
Zero
the
from
two.
yesterday. Well, not yesterday, last week's stream. Let's see if he cares to join us.
And, we could probably knock out the two Apex missions.
Yeah, so yeah, well, there's two bronze Apex missions. One's the Remnant Ruin again, but there's a bonus to beating it, isn't there? Didn't you say there's mission funds attached to that?
It's an Apex pack of some kind.
Oh, it unlocks a new pack. Okay, so we'll definitely try and squeeze that one in, and we'll definitely show you the other bronze Apex mission because it shows you a new map and quote-unquote new faction. So we'll have a look at that. This is the new character, though. He's special because he's ultra rare, I guess. I'll reserve all the complaints until we actually start playing, though. Hey, Red Lex. How you doing, buddy?
Where were you last week, Red?
Yeah. You people shouldn't be out having fun.
No.
You should be in having fun.
Inside playing games.
Saturday night. Saturday night. Right then, what should we rock and roll? Let's get one of these on, and I will put on some of this. Yeah, I'll just gold will do. So much packaging on my mic. I tell you what, considering there's so much loading to start up the game, why don't you go ahead and take that invite I just sent you, and you can unpack your mic at the same time and see which one happens first. Dylan's talking about Pronic. I don't, Ronic's not going to be joining you today, Dill. He's another one who's decided to have a life on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
He did message me. He never misses a stream, but he's out partying tonight. We'll catch you next weekend. Let's get our friend Zero. Whoops. into the party. Gives you a lot less questions to ask, doesn't it, Nick? If he's right here in the chat. I can't see what you're putting in chat from this distance, but is that a koala bear?
There's a koala bear on a tree.
Ah. Can you get closer to and or turn up your mic, Nick? Quite quiet.
Okay.
I know you are quiet in general, but you're quiet even for you right now.
Turn your mic sensitivity to the max, that's what I've done.
I've got it like that.
Are you using like the mic that comes with the console?
No.
No, I was about to say that's the little mic piece is probably lost in your cleavage. All right then.
Okay. Suppose that's one place it could have gone.
Yeah. And it would explain the muffling. Who's the flickering though? Flickety. Is that you, Zero? Do you communicate in clicks?
Oh god.
A lot.
That's a yes.
Click once for yes, twice for no. That was 3. Way to throw a curveball, buddy. Alright, so who can speak Morph's code?
Hold on, I'll just bring it up on Google.
Google Translate.
I'll be a bit... Alright then, we'll leave your space for you, buddy. Just make sure you got your equipment and stuff ready for the game we play. We're going to crack on. I think we've stared at the lobby for long enough. And that's a Turian that's ready to go. And that's a Zalkin. Because... Fortunately, you are the Wizard Lizard. I'll be playing her later. It's time to take a look at her. Not only because I've been talking about how amazing her tech combos are for the longest time, but also because I've kind of made her more efficient. And there's been some perks to Rage mode now, so the health regeneration is crazy good on it. So let's have a look at that later. Righty now, though, let's check out the new Ultra Rare character, which I did get in the new packs they've added to the store. I bought one reserve pack and got him straight away, which got me really excited until I bought my second reserves pack and only got one unlock. Wild's been chatting with the developers of the game on Twitter about this, and apparently if you get a gold booster, that counts as an unlock blocker, very much like ME3 style, but I have to say, every time I buy a premium pack, and due to the fact that I've still got so many rares to get, I always get 2 unlocks when I buy a premium pack. So I just don't want to mess with these 2 things. They're too expensive to give me 1 unlock, especially when they say they'll be giving me 2. And you are still clicking 0. I don't know if you're calling for help there, but I can't help you. Anything going on in chat, Nick?
He said you can go ahead, find someone who's better equipped if you want to.
It's a new noise.
Alright, okay.
Hello?
Yeah, well, there's a hello, but it comes with a squee as well. Can you sort that? Eesh.
Want me to change back? I'll try.
It sounds like you're deflating every time you talk.
Alright. You want me to try and change back? I don't know if I'll be able to communicate, but... If it's too annoying, I will switch back.
It's not too loud. I'm sure chat will tell us if it's too annoying. Just let's just go, buddy, and we'll see how it goes.
Turn it down a bit more.
Hey, Nico. We will.
Hey,
probably.
buddy.
Oh, Nico's pointing out noise.
Okay, yeah, maybe you want to switch back then.
Okay,
You can just be a mysterious third party.
I'll try my best.
And ready up when you're ready, buddy. The 4th space will be taken up by Union Pacific once he's finally managed to get through the packaging that is on his mic.
He says he's still very new, so
That's fine.
it's fine.
Don't worry about it, buddy.
fine.
Like I said, we got the Wizard Lizard now and later on the stream, so you should be pretty good.
She's still super squishy, but anyway. If I don't like the Zalkin, I will change pretty quickly.
All right, so you're going to change in wave 1 then?
Maybe.
Yeah, so the Salkins had a patch. They've now got rid of the standard shot, and now you can only do the charge shot, which isn't terrible, because considering you wouldn't do any damage unless you did the charge shot. But I don't know, it's just taking away options that the Salkin really doesn't need, because its damage is still just terrible. That's what needed to be patched. But, well, I was going to give it a go anyway for 5 minutes, and then switch back to his Piranha, I imagine. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And when you're ready, Zero, just ready up and we'll get this first game going.
That shiny special Piranha 5.
Yeah, that is pretty shiny. Click, click, clickety click.
If I could talk with the animals.
If I could click with the animals, beep and squeak and squawk with the animals.
We'll surely have some questions coming in from someone.
Yeah, feel free to be the question guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure if Zero's got anything to ask right now, we're definitely not going to hear it until he gets back in chat. Okay, Sandstorm, but against whom? Salkin is actually good for silver. That's okay then. I can't really ask for more than that.
You can talk.
Lies. Against the Kett. This could get tricky without a fourth. Looking at you, Union.
Hold this position, clear out enemy forces. Let's do it.
Especially if they decide to give us an upload.
Yeah, might be problematic.
Okay, so here's Mr. Squid. I tell you what, when I found out about his attacks, because Wild told me straight away when news of him first got out, I was immediately disappointed, because obviously he's got Energy Drain and Barricade, so straight off the bat, he's a third character with those two moves, which is absolutely not what the game needs right now. But when I got him, I was shocked to see that he's actually got some really cool passives. And it's like, because what he can actually do is he can have his tech combos prime combos. And he can make it so that when he gets hit, he also electrocutes enemies and primes more combos. And he can also increase the duration his combos keep enemies primed and stuff. And he's got a cool passive tree. But ultimately, I decided I'm not going to do another Baronade build. I don't fucking need one. Plus, he's always going to be less effective at it because he just doesn't have the ability to tank without the tech armor. So I thought, okay, this will be a first opportunity the game has ever really given us to take advantage of the charge, or rather the chain overload. I thought, oh, okay, now I can't chain overload. Unfortunately, doesn't detonate multiple combos like it should, but it does prime multiple combos. So I thought, okay, I'll use this and the multi-energy drain to get a series of tech combos on this guy and just be a tech combo king. That's not possible, unfortunately, because as I've discovered with this character, is that the multi-energy drain also doesn't detonate multiple combos. It was hard to tell, honestly, with my Baronade build because, you know, the enemies I'm priming are right up in my face. So if I'm detonating multiple combos or not, it's hard to tell because there's just a pool of tech combo shit in front of me. I can tell with this, absolutely, because, you know, you can get... I forget what the range is on the chain overload, but it's far enough for you to definitely see a break. And I've tried it straight away, and no, you cannot get, multiple detonations from energy drain. So now I just switched him to just be super efficient with the two powers he's got. And this is my problem with the electrical attacks in this game still. They're just not as cool as they really ought to be. Because they're not super strong, you know, individually or as a combo. So I don't see why there's so much stuff reserving what they can do. Why Overload doesn't detonate multiple combos and why Energy Drain doesn't do it either, I don't get it, considering there are already plenty of powers in the game that will let you just do crazy combos all over the place. I'm looking at you, Shockwave. So, yeah, it's really disappointing that you just can't be this combo king with him, because otherwise, he's just... There's nothing special about this ultra rare. There really isn't.
Robert asks, do you have the Roekaar yet?
No, I don't have the Roekaar yet, but Wild does, and yeah, apparently it's absolutely incredible. Works a lot more like the arc projector from Mass Effect 2. And the damage is incredible. You've started putting that on the cryo beam character, haven't you? And doing some ridiculous stuff with that, with the cryo rounds. Isn't that right, Wild?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's really good at stripping shields on its own, so...
That doesn't surprise me.
Cryo beam and cryo ammo and all that cryo stuff.
Oh! Oh, I got stuck on a... I was wondering why it was all jumpy and laggy there. It's because, of course, another invisible enemy. Getting in the effing fucking way as usual. So if you're wondering where's this getting hit primer thing, well, you know, he's an ultra rare character, so unfortunately I've only got him, well, I haven't got that evolution at rank 6. I've decided to prioritize other things until then. I do have the thing where my tech combos prime other combos, but this is really more of a team benefit, because I would say, even though I've got like all the recharge speed bonuses I can get my hand on right now, I can't really take advantage of that. Because by the time I can actually hit another enemy that's primed by my tech combo, I can actually got both of my powers primed at the same time, so I might as well just do a new tech combo as opposed to take advantage of that. There is an evolution that I can actually, like I said, you can extend how long the enemy are primed by your tech combos, and that might be something I switch to in the future, but I don't know. There's also a really cool evolution at the end of rank 6 of his passives, where you can drastically increase your power recharge when you kill an enemy with a tech combo. The problem with this, of course, though, is that tech combos do about half damage to the standard enemy, so unless the enemy's already half dead, you're unlikely to get that working for you. Watch out, there is an ascendant right on top of you. I'm not entirely sure why you didn't get screwed by that, but I'm glad you didn't. Sorry, Nick, what was that, babe?
Sorry, something wrong with his mic, so he's got to figure it out.
Fair enough. 3-man op until then.
Hang in there, Apex.
Yeah, the Salt game's not terrible. What to say?
Yeah?
Yeah. It's still bad, but it's not, you know, it's a silver weapon.
There's a buff. If you can say it's not terrible, that would indicate there's a buff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like a sea of enemies there, but
because they've gotten rid of the entire charge mechanic altogether for the gun.
What, you're telling me it doesn't charge anymore? It just shoots the burst fire?
Yeah, it just does.
Oh, I completely misunderstood you then. Okay, that is a lot cooler. I thought they just got rid of the standard attack, but okay, so now you don't have to charge it. Oh yeah, that would be a dramatic increase in the DPS. Now you don't seem so crazy. I'll be honest with you. That makes a lot more sense.
It's now just like a kind of what do you call it?
Just a burst fire, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of indicator kind of thing now.
Okay. Oh, happy days then. So as you can see, it's just a lot of overloading and energy draining. With this build, I can do it in any particular order, getting a tech combo and just killing them. This is as close to as much crowd control I can get with this guy. I would like it to be more, but that's just not the way these electrical powers work, unfortunately.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
Seems they've gotten rid of the reprime time for tech combos, because you really combo them.
Let's get going.
There is a reprime time. I've definitely noticed that. But yeah, I guess it's quite short. One thing I enjoy doing when I'm fighting a boss that's surrounded in a sea of enemies is getting the Cobra out, hitting that boss, getting the fire combo, and then immediately following it up with a tech combo. These invisible enemies, man. Oh, that's something I haven't mentioned, because, you know, I don't fucking use it, to be perfectly honest with you. This guy's got a sword! Like a big fucking sword. It's the Kett sword, which apparently in the campaign gives you health, and yeah, that's true to this as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me see if I can show you. When I'm not getting, like, attacked like crazy. You will do. So, yeah, I'm going to shock him and chop him! Health. And then death. That's the problem with the sword, unfortunately, because, as you can see, the animation's pretty much identical to that of the Asari duelist, or whatever her name is, but without the iframes. So, yeah, you can get your health back, but if there's enemies around, you're probably going to lose that health too. Not bad for a quick little finisher when you're not surrounded, though. Get some cheeky health back. Energy drain.
Red says the sword heals you.
Yeah, it does. You have to bear with the chat. They do have a delay on what I say. And I'm officially bored, so I'm going to go ahead and revive.
Coming around when I was in a sea of enemies.
Oh no! It's really, the one thing that's really cool about this guy is that you can get some really sweet recharge speed on these attacks. So this is probably the most fun I've ever had with Overload, but it's still it's crying out for more. There's so much more potential in these attacks that the game just won't let them happen. See ya.
Keep your guard up.
Yeah, I mean, my ideal strategy would be able to use the chain overload, prime 3 targets, use multi-energy drain, detonate said 3 targets, tech combos galore, because those would create 3 tech combo pools that would just be priming all sorts of... This guy would just be awesome, fun crowd control, but that's just not the case, unfortunately. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, fun. Nice try, Fiend. Go. Okay, I died anyway, even though I did energy drain. There's my shields. There they go. Yeah, nice. Watch out. Oh my god, someone's getting chomped. Did I save him? I don't think I did. Click twice to say if you were saved or not. Alright. This invisible enemy shit is just annoying. I mean, I can't do anything to them. I can't target them because the whole faction just goes invisible. And they stay invisible. That's what sucks. It's really, really sucks. They should break cloak when they attack. I imagine there's some sort of damage resistance during that melee attack, but it's not enough to really kind of feel safe doing it unless you've got those enemies all like twitching out from your electrical attacks. And you're always a pleasure. See, look at them jumping into my tech combo and getting zapped by the stuff. Okay, how many gels? Oh, never mind, he's up. We're about to have the great Medi-gel debate there. One of us is gonna go.
He said his mic is in charge, so probably gonna need to...
What's that, Nick? You're really quiet. I didn't get that.
He said his mic needs to be charged because it's brand new, so...
Oh, he's got one of those mics.
Probably not gonna be on chat today.
Alright. Well, feel free to just jump in, buddy, because it's not like Zero can talk either. Bang. The invite's still there. Oh look, it's that T-pose they patched out of the game. Is he even real? Huh.
He's there, but I think he's just stuck.
I feel sorry for him, honestly. And look at that, okay? What's going on with the tech combos on this guy now? They just don't happen anymore. That's not how you make him tougher. That's just how you, like, screw players out of the mechanics of the game.
Enemies triangulating our nearest outpost.
Ah.
Find their sense.
Alright,
Reason
it's
upload.
right underneath me.
I'm already there.
Alright. Get your lady lamps on that. Bang, zap, shoot.
No explosion? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they can be hit or miss.
Up there, on the roof.
Very clever. Ooh! Almost ended up being very unclever.
Squashed into a... mildly discomforted into a ball. It doesn't look like a sync kill. Seriously.
No, it just looks like an inconvenience, honestly. So this is a bit tight! Up. Ow. That's what he said, by the way. Bang, that's a fiend, I see ya. Yeah, so the fiend, they've done some stuff to the fiend to make him less terrible. It's, I haven't noticed it, honestly. So apparently he can't charge you when he's up close, but he's got an attack where he charges you, and he'll do that when he's up close, so I don't see why they bothered. Because they haven't actually got rid of the problem. He's gotta go. He's just gotta go. Watch out, send it.
Enemy device is shut down. Good job.
Let me out.
Stuck. Stuck on
Yeah,
a
there's a
dog.
fucking dog in the way. This guy's got a super deep voice. Quite cool. Wish they spent as much time recording new voice audio, or dialogue rather, as they did in creating some powers for this guy. I would do the whole fire to tech combo thing, but I think I already showed you, and I'm gonna save my cobras for a rainier day.
To be fair, there's a fucking Destin just hanging out on a ledge that I can't get up on, so...
No, that's an annoyance. That's a problem. That's a problem.
I was being nice.
Roll over. Ooh! Fucking sneaky bastard. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Denied. I should not be doing my tech combo on that, but... And I didn't. It's not like I can do a tech combo on you, though, is it? I'll just hit you with electricals, I guess. Get him, assault turret.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
Deaded. Can't help but notice you're using the piranha. How long were you using the Zulkin for?
Like I say, it's not terrible, it's just not good enough for gold.
Is that, does that translate to wave 1?
Wait one and a bit.
Okay.
Go. Get to the extraction site.
Yeah, but as long as it's silver viable, I cannot complain and will not. Bang.
From behind? No, it's just the dog. That's an aid.
Yeah, alright. I like how he ran onto my tech combo there for the crowd control. About as good as it gets. Not like tech combos don't do that anyway, but knowing the fact that that's enemies primed as well for any of my teammates to detonate is pretty sweet. Essentially, it's like a soft annihilation field, if you like. Everything that gets close to this guy gets primed. Hey there, buddy. How's it been? You look like you're ready for a cryo explosion, but I guess not, huh? Watch out, Zero. Bang. Ooh. Yeah, gotta get that energy drain. Huh. 15 seconds. Hooky on. Hoop. Get your head down. I meant energy drain! Damn it! Whoops, alright. Was that a 3-man? Union didn't join us there, did he?
No, he didn't.
Click, 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 click. Anybody else wanted to be our 4th, though? Don't be shy. What kind of confo's going on in chat then, Nick?
Nothing much at all.
Really?
Yep. Just Union saying that the PS4 mic is terrible.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
It's kind of working for me, at least.
Yeah.
Because I got to wear 2 headsets to do these kind of things. Righty then. So let's have a look at the build. And I'll replenish that stuff shortly. Okay, so Overload's obviously not maxed out because he's an ultra rare and I'm going to have to get 9 more unlocks of this character to do it. But what I'm going to be doing is going with the recharge speed. Then I'm going to be using... I'm going to just do damage to shields, and then I'm going to do this one. Damage to shields and synthetics, and just get the damage up on my chain, on my Overload, because there's really no point in chaining. It just isn't. They just haven't made it interesting. Yes, there's been a recent patch to Overload, so the damage is significantly better, but the time and investment just doesn't make it worthwhile. I'm sorry. So I'm a lot of my characters I'm speccing out of all of the chain bonuses just because I find myself never chaining anymore. Barricade I'm going to leave at 1. Energy drain, I'm going to be going for the recharge speed. And now I've gone with this one, so I've got the primer. And I go with this, the damage as well. You might be thinking, oh, don't you want to get your shields up with energy drain? Well, I can, fortunately. With the few shields restored bonuses I've got here, plus the shield restored bonuses I've got here in his health tree. So I don't care for the health regeneration. I gave it a try. It's too slow and too temperamental. And by temperamental, I mean you need to not be taking damage for it to work to. And when you're not taking damage, it recharges too slowly to be beneficial. I'm just going to make sure that when I evade, I got some really nice DR on that. And the movement speed's always nice. But here, I got the power restoration bonus and defense by 30%, plus it increases the recharge speed of my powers again. Then finally, for the last evolution, I will be going with the ward. That's pretty cool for survivability. And for his passive tree, which is the coolest thing about this character, as you can see, by rank 3, you get the ability to prime enemies with your tech combos. That's really cool, honestly. I do like that. I just wish there was more ways to kind of interact with that, honestly. Then I go with the recharge speed. There is an extra grenade there if you really need to fall back on barricade. Then I went with the extra damage to shields because this also increases my combo. I'm kind of hoping that's 2 multiplicative bonuses in 1 for some sweet tech combos. Although, like I said, they still only kind of do half damage to your normal trooper, but in those situations they also aren't using shields. So this one's the other one that I'm umming and ahhing. I might make a switch in the future and try this one out, but this increases the time that enemies get primed by your tech combos. So that might be worth a try to see if that gives you more crowd control. And then for the last evolution, I'm probably going to use this so that when I get a smack, the enemy get primed and also take a bit of damage. And then I can obviously just hit them with one of my powers, probably energy drain in that sense if I've been hit particularly hard, and get a tech combo and my shield simultaneously. This might be cool though. This is the one I was talking about where if you kill an enemy with a power combo, you get a major recharge speed on them. What would be cooler is if you had like that throw evolution from Mass Effect 3, where every combo makes the power recharge immediately. That would be nice. I think that would be kind of cool. But that's the Angara Exemplar. Disappointing, honestly. It's too much stuff that we've already got with this character, so I don't know what to tell you about him. Hopefully they will get round to making the electrical attacks better, and then he will get better as a result. But let's move on to our next gold game. No longer random. I still don't like the random. I gave it a try after all these patches, and it still seems to throw you onto the same map against the same enemy faction, so I do want the first game's random, and then we start going down the list. So we just did Kett, so we're doing Icebreaker Remnant. Everybody's favourite. Hey, Union. I can see your mic flickering, so I'm going to go ahead and invite you to chat. And by those clicks, I think Zero agrees. Still don't have the Asari Duelist, guys, so if you're expecting another ultra rare for this stream, it's not going to happen. What I'm going to do instead is show you another ultra rare. But one you've seen before. They've done a big boost to the knife damage, or the Faran, whatever it's called. So she's got stronger. Against the Remnant, though, nah, I'll save it. I guess we'll. I think I'll do the Wizard Lizard, and we'll show you her in the next game.
Just opened a jumbo pack and got 2 sniper rifle, a sniper rifle 1 amps, but it hasn't like added a second card. It's just said I've received 2 of them.
Oh, it's got like a 2x on it or something.
Yeah, it says plus 2 sniper rifle amp 1.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, that might have happened before. I don't really pay attention to that stuff.
Highlight the fact that you can now resupply after 1 mission with 1 purchase.
Let's go with power efficiency, I think.
Oh, the jumbo pack is so good.
Oh yeah, also you might notice, I mean it's not particularly special in this case because I'm hosting, but look, they've added little bars to finally tell you what your connection to the host is, which is great. I mean, I wanted that a long time ago, and I'm talking ME3 long time ago. The problem is, I've been off host and I've been connected to my friend Bwnci where I get 3 bars with the guy, and there's still a bunch of rubber banding and all kinds of stuff, so I don't know how accurate those bars are. Or rather, maybe the netcode never actually gets particularly good. But, yeah. I'm glad there's effort being made there, because in a game where it's hosted by players, you really want to know your connection to the host.
Welcome to the party.
Hey, buddy, and you can speak. 2 ticks.
It's been hard getting my mic out of the packaging.
Is it one of those bad boys that requires you to cut your way in?
Yeah.
Why do they make that packaging? The particularly cruel ones is when you buy scissors in those packaging. It's like, how do I get to these scissors? I need them for this packaging.
Oh, we're doing gold. Oh, jeez.
We are. I believe in you.
All right.
There you go.
I also believe in the Wizard Lizard.
Okay. Yeah,
oh my god, I forgot to stock up on my consumables. Whoops.
Oh well. You should have bought a jumbo pack.
I really was planning to. I just forgot.
Okay.
Alright, I've only been doing bronze so far, and I've been soloing mainly. This is my first time with a group of people.
You should have slapped on one of those XP things and really made the most of it.
Well, my goal is not to die. Too much.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a pretty good goal. I'll give you that.
Not bad. Zero just got the Inferno and the Angara Avenger.
Oh wow,
pack.
that's
2 ultra rares in a pack, which is nice.
Oh, I saw that you were put that in the community thing. I did see that.
The Inferno is not good. Not well. I guess it's.
Secure this position.
No, I can't defend it. It's not a good sniper rifle.
Yeah, I saw you back and forth so much then. That was great. So, no, it's shit. I don't care for it.
You can fire it as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Ugh, block.
But it doesn't do a lot of damage per shot, so... And you can only get like 6 shots out of it.
So you might notice I'm on a bit of a darn kick. That's kind of because what I want with these characters is to just have a load of crazy crowd control with them. And because I can't really use something like the Venom, because the charge mechanics in this game, charge mechanics for weapons at least, suck, I just go with something I can really rely on, and that's the Darn. It will stagger everything with one hit. And it does great damage too, so that's what I'm going to be using until they decide to do something about the really unwieldy charge mechanics in the game. Because the Venom's damage is great. I do love it, but I just hate playing with it. It's really not fun to play with, but you might notice there that my power combo is just murder with this character. Also, check this out. Really elegant buff to the observers. I do like it. So they've added an animation to their attack now. Oh my god. They added an animation to the attack. There's a charge up on the laser, and if you stagger the observer in any way, they have to charge up the laser again. So you can essentially suppress the suppressor, and I like it. That basically just changes the strategy to dealing with observers, to identifying where the fuck they are, because if you do, you can deal with them. And I think that's fair. I do like it. They should still be a threat. They're supposed to force players into cover. But this way, the players aren't just completely screwed by the 3 of them. They need to sort them out quick. That's the trick to dealing with them now.
That hurt them. Be ready.
Oh, there's one wave.
There you go. I think I was the one that went down there. B-days. What you got? The Thorkin? That's had a really nice boost recently. Oh, you're using the Riga. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the length on that bad boy. It's probably the same as it was in ME3, but now it's clearly represented. Look, just dead. You fucking hit any enemy with one attack and then the other. That enemy dies. And I'm talking about even the small armored targets as well. They don't like the fire combos that this character does. No enemy likes the tech combos this character does. Her power combos are awesome. They are super, super good. But look there, see, his laser's gone. Kind of wish the team would get off my ass so I can just show you the power combos, because they're detonating for me here.
I'm not doing anything, I'm setting up combos.
Is that... Boom. Dead. You're not going to live long enough to see a fire combo. Unless my shots continue to pierce through you and do no damage, of course. Dead. One darn shot should really kill a breacher. Observers won't die in one shot, but one power combo and a shot normally does the job.
Shoot from the behind, huh?
Oh, here we go. Here's a fire combo for you. Boom. Gone. Just gone. That's awesome. Her power combos are super, super good. And it's because of all of the bonuses she's got to, like, the elemental damage. It really comes into play a lot. Another fire's not long for the world. Three more. Go get them. What are you doing apart from just staring at the wall and questioning all your life choices?
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting. Ha! Is that all?
Super Saiyan 2 Krogan. How you doing, buddy? Looking glowy.
Take them out. Right.
Yeah, you got a knife, but it's not a sword, is it? See? Denied. No laser for you, sir.
Info on a new target incoming. Stand by.
Yeah, that's really nice. I didn't actually think that they had the capacity to change the animations on these characters, which opens up a lot more possibilities to balancing these enemies, honestly. I'm looking at you, Berserker.
Shields are out. Got a read on another priority target.
Dead. That's, I mean, I complained in the last stream about how, like, overpowered Incinerate is, but this is a scenario where you kind of hope for it. I got cock blocked there because he was trying to block the Angara, but never mind. I'm coming! I'm coming! Oh, I'm being destroyed. Okay, I don't want somebody to get wrecked with me there, so I'm going to go ahead and just murder him.
There's a destroyer behind you, by the way.
I noticed. That's why I just gelled, so nobody would join me in the destruction.
Ow.
I want you to stop lasing me at the arse now, please.
He's down at
Well, you're
30.
gonna die. The dot's gonna get you. Dot's gonna get you. Open wide! Oh, well, I'll hit you in the back. That works too. Face me. Well done.
3 more to go.
Oh, hey, dude. Bang. 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 Oh, well, you survived due to bad hitboxing, but there you go.
The Reaper doesn't suffer from the hitboxes of these enemies because it kind of homes in on their body mass.
Yeah, but so does the Dawn, and that's what's so annoying, because when it homes in to the wrong part of these enemies, I'm just left there going, well, what else can I do? It's like I've aimed at them, I've pulled the trigger, and the shot's gone into a part of their body that doesn't take damage. So it's like, yay.
Guess it's not that much of an issue with the Reaper because of it.
Yeah, because it's just a stream of death. But yeah, the hitboxes on these enemies definitely needs some doing. Did somebody say death by fire combo? No. Well, it happened. So yeah, as you can see, the strategy here, because the power combo's a wreck, is to just tech combo everything that isn't armored and fire combo everything that is armored. And then shoot what's still alive. I mean, ideally, for crazy crowd control of this character, I wish, and I really do mean this, wish that both Overload could detonate multiple combos, and that I could really take advantage of the double incinerate with this character, because unfortunately double incinerate is just a damage bonus in this game. You can't use that to prime multiple enemies. Oh, here comes a fire combo. No, I detonated somebody else's fire combo, but it's less good. Because unfortunately flamethrower is less good than incinerate. Bang. Ah, you blocked me. See, Incinerate curved into his shield then. There was really no reason for it to do that. And I hate that.
3 more to go.
Alright, I can get a fire combo on this fool. Bang.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
Crazy good power combo. So it'd just be, like I said, it would be ideal if I could have double incinerate and priming incinerate.
Hostiles en route.
And here's rage mode, which I haven't been taking note of, but what I will take note of is that I'm not dying a lot, despite the many observers. So I'm guessing the health regen is really doing work for me here.
The patch notes said it should be 250% and 100 damage resistance at the rank 5. But that's not what the case is in the actual game.
It was weird because you watched the BioWare streams and stuff like that, and you were noting that they were calling out a lot of numbers that don't match up what's within the game, and now we're wondering who's wrong at this point. It's like, who's not right? Is the game wrong, or is the...
Before the stream, I just Fernando Mello, one of the actual designers for the multiplayer, got back to me about that. I asked him, did they do a quick change to the change before, you know, what my stuff on? Did they change the change before the patch went live?
Yeah.
He said he didn't know, and he said, is there anything specific?
right.
I told him, in the patch notes it says that the regen is meant to be 250% and the damage is meant to be 100. And it's actually 250, isn't it?
Yeah,
200
I believe so, yeah.
DR.
We'll definitely see that later after the game.
So yeah, he says he'll check it when he gets back to the office because obviously it's the weekend and he's not working. So.
You said he's on holiday, right? Is that the one that's on holiday?
No, the other one's on holiday. Billy Roscoe.
All right. The same guy that's telling us that the packs are working as intended.
Yeah.
Okay. Also to note, the shadow, the fact that the shadow doesn't pierce, is also working as intended, and they've decided, and to back that claim, they took the piercing off the paw. Look at these! Look at those broken hitboxes. And then Wild running away and leaving me behind.
I actually thought you were on the other side, on the other side of this pillar. I was about to run around and I was about to stand here and go, oh, you're not even here.
Have you got
Bang.
the Apex box from the Apex mission?
No, we'll be checking that out in at the end of the stream. So we're going to do the full characters as usual. And because it's bronze, we'll slip it in at the end. We'll probably slip in two, honestly.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Do the Remnant ruins first because people have seen that before, and then...
Yeah, and plus then we get to do the pack opening. And then we'll show you this, the new map I like. The new faction, not so much. Mainly because it's not really a new faction. But more on that later.
It'd be nice if it alternated like the Sandstorm map.
You know what? Yeah, like I said, it's like... Ideally, we'd have a fourth faction, but if that's the most they can squeeze out, if they were able to just sort of like, because what is it? You know how some of the maps have got like a day and a night sequence, and there's no telling which one you're going to see when you select the map. If that was something that could happen with the factions, yeah, that would be inoffensive. Just to mix them up a little bit more. This observer body's just going to stay there, huh? That's cool.
I am going to be back in just a moment.
Well, he's attacked by a dog. So yeah, new strategy for completely dominating the Remnant is to deal with those observers as quickly as possible, because now you really can. They're not just going to be ploughing into you when they can see you. Now you can really kind of fight back. The damage is just great. Even if the power combo doesn't kill them directly, the dot from my attacks will. And my attacks, I mean Incinerate's dot. Incinerate's dot's incredible as is, but with all the boosts she's got to elemental damage, it's crazy, crazy good.
How did I survive?
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Did you have your Weetabix? Or was that just a British thing? Bang, boom.
Oh, the most British problem I've had in a long time was today.
Yeah. You would have thought the Tories got voted in or something. He came online today and was like, oh, I went to the store and there were no bourbons. It's like, that's like the most British problem I have ever heard. Bang.
I'm not going to talk politics, but yeah.
Yeah, let's not here. Let's just leave it out. You're never going to please everybody with that shit. But you will piss everybody off. Crazy how that works.
Yeah.
Ow.
Just kind of one thing that I've kind of thinking about with the general election and all this stuff. In fact, we've got a hung parliament and there's no majority, blah blah blah. Theresa May's wanting to do a deal with some Northern Irish people that we've never heard of.
Yeah, the super Tories.
Yeah. Right. And the thing is...
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Yeah, that is essentially what it is like. The guys that this DUP group thing. Oh, God, it's a lot of the Tory MPs are, you know, LGBT. They're gay or lesbian, you know.
Right.
And this DUP group is one of those
Anti. Gay lesbian, yeah.
groups. They really are.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, we'll give you seats for power, so that you may just ignore all of our demands and stuff. In all fairness, I'd rather they ignored their demands than that they did with the Lib Dems. Nobody needs to know what the DUP wants.
There we go.
anyway, that's enough on that.
Yeah, that's about as political as we get. Although, to be fair, in a two-party system, we said we really dislike one party. So that's about as political as you can get. But at least we did it lightly.
Oh, Labour was okay, I guess. There we go.
Mm.
There's a bit of sharing out there. Lib Dems who?
Okay, so here's the build for the Wizard Lizard. No, that's actually the character selection screen. Here's the build for the Wizard Lizard. Overload, as I said, with Squid Man. I've just made the main attack as efficient as possible. It's got recharge speed, it's got a bonus to shields, it's got another bonus to shield, and a bonus to synthetics. So I can get it out a lot, and that one zap does a fair amount of damage. Assault Turret is not in play here, but Incinerate, as you can tell, is. Gone with the damage over time. Because, like I said, it's really not worth me priming as many enemies as I can with Incinerate, because I can only detonate one of them with Overload. So just make that one hit really well. Damage over time, armor damage, and this is the primer as well, so that I can use it to get fire combos. Really would be nice if, like, instead of this initial damage evolution, give me that. Put the detonator over here so I can use that and that. That would be lovely. Fingers crossed. Then for the offensive tech, this is where stuff gets interesting. Get the combo damage and radius. I've got the bonus damage to armor here, which is why you can see those armor targets just disintegrate in front of you. Just because armor's always going to be the meanest health bar you're going to see in this game. And then there's this bad boy, the elemental debuff. So once you hit them with an elemental attack, the following elemental attacks are going to be super powerful. It must be multiplicative based on the damage I'm seeing here. But it's like when I'm doing like tech combos, that Incinerate hits super hard, and then the dot hits hard, and then the power combo that was triggered on contact is hard. It's incredible stuff. And for rage mode, it's all health. Just so you can tank as much as you can, get the shields and the damage resistance, get the damage resistance and the damage resistance duration, and then get this bad boy where you can trigger rage mode as soon as your health drops down to a third. And that's the Wizard Lizard. Let's actually get my ass in the store and replenish what needs to be replenished. Premium pack.
Oh, that's right. I actually have credits now. Dang. Forgot about that.
Yes, you should. There's 2 golds. That's what I like to see. Unfortunately, the Viper isn't. And neither's the Katana, but there they are. Happy premium. I can't afford a jumbo now, can I? Which is a damn shame, because I do need to replenish. I need 4 revives and cobras. Okay. I was about to say move down. I know there's these. 1. 2. 1 more. Okay, and then I'll shell out with my mission funds for the other. Highly recommend you bring in all the consumables you can carry for every game. You owe it to yourself more than anybody else. And that's code for I agree. So, let's have a look at the other Angara Ultra Rare. Again, with her buff. And we will move on down to Derelict Outlaw. So, as you can see, I haven't got the Ruzzard on her, just because the Ruzzard has an inbuilt melee bonus, and I've also got the melee mod on that, so we can get some really nice melee damage out with this character, if I couldn't already. And I'm going to stack that up here with a Strength Enhancer. 4, because I don't give an F, and I definitely want to get myself that Power Cell bad boy with this one. Power Capacity, that's what I need. Yeah, I'll use my Ultra Rare. How's chat doing, Nick?
No questions.
What's the goss? What are they gossing?
Talking about
Inferno.
cats.
Yeah. My Inferno.
I love it.
Rank 7.
Can I just say, I'm sorry, I'm going to butt in. Can I just say, I love my subscribers. I think this is probably the only corner of YouTube, or the internet, where we can say all that stuff about politics and the chat will still be discussing what you said about the Inferno. Like way before it. So yeah, what is the talk of the Inferno then? Because I haven't actually used it.
Well, Lex says that it's better than the Vanquisher, but I'm looking at it now. Its rate of fire is the Inferno, in my Inferno, anyway, my rank 7 Inferno. Its rate of fire is 90 less. Sorry, 90 more than the Vanquisher's. It has 4 more in the clip, and it's got an infinite max ammo because it's a remnant weapon.
It doesn't. Yeah, I was about to say. So, how does that work? You say it's got 4 shots, but it's got recharging ammo. It's
got 9 shots in the clip.
Right.
Vanquisher has 5 for this particular character because he's got the munitions passive, hasn't he? So he's got the extra ammo and stuff.
Oh, okay.
The Vanquisher does more damage, negligibly less rate of fire, negligibly less clip, plenty of spare ammo, more accurate, and weighs less. So
yeah, I would probably still give top dog to the Vanquisher based on those stats.
Would be good in that you can fire it pretty quickly, but it doesn't feel like a good sniper rifle.
I still haven't got around to having a go with it. What level is mine? Two. Might be a while. I mean, I think we're all in agreement that it doesn't hold a candle to the shadow. Nothing does.
Oh, what character should I use now? I don't know.
Alright, stream. There's a question for you. Who should Wild Frenzies play? May I recommend the Asari Huntress?
No, you can't.
If not her, may I also recommend... No, she's probably the most disappointing character in the game. I was trying to one up myself, but no, she's probably the least interesting character in the game. Yeah. I can't top that. A full stealth team. Which ironically makes none of us stealthy.
I'll use the Huntress and I'll have a go with the Inferno.
Okay.
I guess I'm sort of still.
They'll be interesting. Yeah, there you go. You're invisible. Let's say roughly 40% of the match. Maybe 30.
I'm going to give myself a whole load of grids.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
Also equip the Predator S10.
Have you got the Riga 10?
I do.
So you've got all the golds maxed out again, huh?
Yes.
Nice.
There we go. I've got the Predator S. If I change the Predator, then, you know, I've fallen out with the Inferno.
Yeah, okay. I'll be keeping my eye on the kill feed. Yeah, I agree, Redlex. There's the variety on these characters is dull. It's just super dull. And I hate to see new characters come into the game who are still using the same old powers.
Alright, stay alive, number 2.
Chop. 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 Still not a big fan of this character, I'll be honest with you. Still very repetitive. But I think if the melee gets super good and the pace of this strategy gets faster, I think that'll do a lot to make it a lot more interesting to play. So yeah, I was quite happy to switch over to a common weapon because, well, I just don't fucking shoot with this character. Why would I when that happens? Oof, insta-kill. That's what I like to see. Dead. I can't remember now. Does Avenger Strike have dot by default, or do you have to spec for it?
You have to spec for it.
No. Here's the pariah, the new pariah. They unarmored her.
Yay!
Somebody's
3
paying
shots on
attention.
an Hardy to kill it. Sniper rifle. 3 shots.
3 shots to kill a dog with a sniper rifle, huh? And with stealth grid. I don't know, guys. Inferno defenders. I mean, what level's yours again?
7.
3. 7? Okay. No, that's not good. Although, I don't know if I mentioned this in the stream before, but Nico sent me a lot of the data mine stuff. He's good like that. And those pain in the arse enemies that every faction has, the Breaches, the Addy, and the Wraith, they actually have a nerf to headshot damage. They take less headshot damage than every other enemy in the game, which is just fucking bonkers. So I don't know if how much that's coming into play with your experimentation. I mean, it's crazy that they got more health than the basic enemy, but the fact that they take more damage as well is just like, what on earth are you thinking? They're awful. Their design is absolutely dreadful, so they should not be given more boosts. They should definitely be like husks. They should go down as easy as a husk should.
Faction does surround you pretty effectively.
Would like to see the agent become a shield enemy as well.
Zero assets. Is the Nova/charge considered melee or power damage?
The what, sorry?
Power damage.
Nova/charge.
Power damage.
No, none of them are melee. They're all power, they are. Biotic attacks.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Yeah, as you can see, the armor multiplier with the knife is in full fucking force with the boost to the knife.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Yeah, I think the only one power in this game that's got the benefits from multiple power boosts is Avenger Strike. That's tech, or is it combat melee, or is it just tech and combat? I forget.
Ooh, what?
Isn't Avenger Strike benefit from melee and a certain power bonuses, right? I forget whether it's tech or combat.
It'd be combat if anything, but I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was like a known thing. my sticky guns are not benefiting from stealth grid just yet. Got to be careful with the Hydra. The Hydra now sync kills. Thanks, BioWare.
Also, wind ups faster.
Okay. Hang on.
Okay.
Get sliced. Ooh, there's a lot of nastiness here. Throw in a sticky for fun. Oh, you weren't all supposed to like get murdered. That was just to give me some crowd control, honestly. Don't like run past the enemy, please. Attack it. Oh, okay. That works too. All right. You're mine. If you're armored, you're dead. Tap this as much as I can. Oh shit! I have completely missed the fact that we're on an objective right now. I'm coming to help.
Oh, sure. Got me.
I got. No, just let me. Fine. Really wanted the target dead. Oh, all right. Okay. I got you.
You need me to jump again.
No, I got you. Mr. Sharpshooter here. Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Shooter?
All targets down.
I heard a very quiet question there.
Yes.
Who was that?
I don't know.
I'm guessing Zero. You might want to just keep talking through Nick, honestly, buddy. Assuming direct control.
Bionic charge, not kill an enemy.
Biotic, no. It would be very unlikely to kill it. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's really just to get you around, get you your bonuses up, and get your shields up. Oof. Right across the eyes. Yeah, the damage is nice with the Faran. But the damage is nice in this case because I'm using level 4 equipment. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Disco dancing, yeah. I haven't been watching the kill feed though. You using the Predator yet?
No.
Okay. Hope for the Inferno yet.
Well, I'm just putting up with it. I'm not really.
Having a good time.
It's
Lot going on the inside.
Murder! Yeah, so ideally, the kind of damage I'm doing now, with all the highest grade fucking equipment, that's the kind of damage I would like this attack to do genuinely. Because this is now the character is fun to play. Honestly. Gives a nice rhythm to the game. I mean, I say that mainly when I'm referring to the sort of the easier enemies, the lower grade ones, the troopers, and maybe the like sharpshooters, that kind of grade enemy. I don't expect to one-shot the armored enemies. I'm actually surprised that this character can do that. That's all due to the incredible armor multiplier it has. If it's a case of increasing the damage of the Faran but lowering the armor multiplier just to make the this character smoother, yeah, I'd like to see something like that. It's still up in the air whether the Avenger strike is benefits from the stealth grid, isn't it? I don't think there's any official tests out to say yes or no.
Yeah. A lot of people seem to think it doesn't. I don't know. I haven't really noticed.
It's difficult to tell because obviously you do Avenger strike and you're still invisible, which should mean that you won't get the damage boost because you don't actually get a damage boost in this game until you break cloak. But as far as what Avenger Strike actually does, I can't say I'm angry about that because Avenger Strike gets you behind the enemy, and if you spect it the way I have, it gets the enemy stunned so that you can just chop them to death. And I like now that the knife's doing some really nice damage that I don't have to just sit there like plowing the triangle button like crazy just to get that done. I didn't want the agent, but okay, because I knew he was free, obviously. I'm unprotected. Oof! Yeah, she wasn't wrong. Now we're going to play the How Long Does It Take Wild Frenzy game. There we go. Cheers, buddy.
I need ammunition.
Yeah, you may know I'm here, but I'm still going to get behind you and end your life. Well, I didn't, but I was gonna. This is my type of guy. I don't care about your clone. Yeah, you're probably going to be a lot more stealthy, love, if you don't scream about everything you witness while you're running around invisible. Dead. Dead. She just talked. She's like one of those. Wow, okay, that was different. She's like one of those annoying talking guns from those old laser challenge places. Warning, warning, ammo low. It's like I'm trying to hide here so that the enemy don't know I'm round the corner. I think the sharpshooter just made a very female, like, death cry there. I thought they were male. Thought they were kind of doing like a reverse Cerberus where the sniper was male and the main trooper was female. Stick everybody in clad armor, it's kind of hard to tell though.
Sources say key data is scattered around this area. Find and recover that
Enemies in hack.
Be vigilant. Okay.
How long are we going to have to wait until they decide to fix uploads though? Because those are still just unfair as hell. Has BioWare ever talked about those missions in any of their streams?
No.
That's a damned shame.
Mhm.
Because the upload is fucking rigged. It's like super rigged.
I'm unprotected.
Let's deal with some of these snipers. Yeah, so the enemy got like a buff to... Well, when the enemy are in cover, they got a buff to players who aren't in cover, so you've got to be wary of that now.
My shields have fallen.
I didn't want to kill the dog. Actually. There was an armoured guy around here that I was going for. Okay, this guy needs me to get behind him.
Data's received.
I've got 2 questions.
Okay.
Zero asks, what do you think about the X5 Ghost?
I haven't used it yet. My X5 Ghost is still leveling up, and my experience with the game is just to not use anything until it's level 10, to be honest. So, yeah, I haven't got round to it.
The Ghost is okay. It's not good, but it's okay.
Well, have you tried it since all the guns have got a major accuracy boost? Because that's something we haven't talked about this game, because I know you've been fucking adoring the Soned.
The Ghost didn't need the accuracy boost because the bloom on the Ghost was reversed rather than...
Yeah,
you know,
this is what I'm talking about, because you told me before that the cool thing about the Ghost is the longer you shoot it, the more accurate it gets. So in this case, it starts off even pretty accurate, and then it's just going to get even more so. So I was wondering if that would
I can't imagine
make it better.
mattering too much, because once it had already ramped up to its max accuracy, it was like almost pinpoint accurate.
Oh,
So
okay.
it wouldn't
But how
matter
long
that
did it
much.
take to do that?
Not that long.
Sensors clear.
Oh, all right. Okay, then I guess that really wouldn't be that beneficial. But yeah, some of the other assault rifles, fully automatic guns, they just had this crazy inaccuracy that was just crippling their damage, and they've fixed that now. If I understand that correctly. Or was it the guns they got less and less accurate the more they shot, and now they've reduced that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, mostly all of the assault rifles in the game.
So
Ammunition.
the next question is from Red. He asked your opinion on BioWare's reducing rewards
Ow.
for players who join sessions in progress.
Oh, I have no more.
Can you run that by me one more time, Nick? Because that was quiet. I didn't quite get it.
Alright, Red
Yeah, that's better.
what your opinion on BioWare reducing rewards for players who join sessions in progress?
Oh, I got stopped while I was reading.
From what all I've actually heard about that is they've made it so. What was it you said? You said that now you don't actually use or lose anything until the halfway point of a match. That's all I've heard.
I forgot to. They didn't write it in the patch notes, but if you join a game that's already in session, you get less rewards now.
That's shitty. That's super shitty. All they've done with something like that is they've discouraged people from using equipment when they go for a random game.
No.
That's what that does.
I think what they mean by they reduce the rewards is like if you joined in halfway through a game, you shouldn't get the money from the wave 3 because you didn't do it.
The smart way to change that is to actually just award the cash when the cash is won. You know? Not they shouldn't just lower the award in general. That's bullshit. It's not your fault that you joined a game in progress. That's the one they fucking prioritize. And wow, I think I'll just chill for a bit, honestly.
11 seconds. We're all down.
I got stomped because I was reading.
Now I'll gel. Oh, I didn't realize you guys didn't have any. Shit. Thought you were just chilling with me. Yeah, that's not the right way to go about that. I understand the issue, but that's not the right way to fix it, honestly. Just give players cash when they win cash. And it shouldn't be any less or higher depending on when you got into the game. Because I'm telling you what, if I'm playing a gold and become an objective wave, I'm a man or two down, I'm never going to object to somebody coming in and helping at any point during that objective. Okay, I don't have that issue. I can't imagine anybody else having an issue with that.
I didn't know they reduced the armor multiplier on the knife.
Oh, I didn't know they did that. I was just spitballing.
Yeah, I know they increase its damage because they've written that in the patch notes, but I didn't know they decreased the armor multiplier where up to the point where the armor multiplier didn't matter. As in, like
that's not the case. I used it before. Sorry, carry on.
I mean, the armor multiplier before they buffed the damage of the Faran. They've changed it so the damage to armor is about the same. So I don't see an issue, but.
Yeah, and even in gameplay, I played with this character earlier today without the top equipment, and she still deals with like the small armor targets really efficiently. So I don't have a problem with that, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see more of that in the future, because I'd like to see her knife do more damage to standard enemies and about the same damage it does now to armored. So I'm going to get myself a jumbo, but first I'm going to show you the build. It's not complete, as you can tell, because she's ultra rare. Sticky Grenade is at rank 2. I will fully spec it out for just damage. This is to help me deal with the meaty armored targets. I'm talking the top bosses, the Hydras, the Fiends, the Destroyers. I'm going to get the damage, I'm going to get the dot, and then I'm going to get the anti-armor. For stealth grid, I've gone with the extra stealth grids. I've gone with the shield regeneration while invisible, because you really don't need more duration on this stuff. And then I've gone, of course, with the damage boost on stealth grid. Avenger Strike is used to be efficient, so I got the recharge speed, so I can get around the map as often as possible. I got the damage then because you don't need this. You don't need to debuff enemies that are nearby you. You can just dodge, and your camo dodge will probably stop more aggro than this debuff will. Just make sure you do more damage with Avenger Strike, I'd say. And then get the stun. This is really fantastic for just making sure you can kill the enemy with your melee attack. There's been some changes to her passive tree, which is a bit of a game changer. There's now melee bonuses attached to the power evolution, see? So you can get up to like 40 plus melee damage, which makes me think, ooh, do I want to get my hands on that? But yes, but not at the cost of anything else here, honestly. Because if I can't get the armor bonus on the sticky grenades, I'm not particularly interested in them. And you definitely want the stun and the damage boost from Stealth Grid, and Avenger Strike. And you definitely want the melee bonus at rank 6 here. So yeah, I got the movement speed thing and the damage resistance. So this is more to the cause of what I'm talking about. When if you Avenger Strike an enemy and the enemies nearby spot you there, you dodge backwards, you drop aggro because you've done the camo dodge, and plus I got a damage resistance just through doing that with this evolution. The movement speed, of course, is also good. Then I got the melee bonus, a big one, and then there's this one. So my melee, I get more melee bonuses the more I melee. You definitely want the 65 and 50 increase towards rather than the 40 you get here. It's tricky. I would say if you have to drop anything, it should probably be Sticky Grenade. And you can get that to maybe rank... Is it rank 4? Yeah, rank 4. So you can have rank 4 of weapon training and rank 4 of Sticky Grenade. So it just does good damage. Not great. Yeah, but that's the new Angara.
On here.
What's that, sorry, buddy?
Can you still hear me on here? Apparently you can.
I can.
Yeah, I smacked
For the
mic
first
off
time
for the
without
last
background
game.
noise. Oh, no, there it is. Alright then. Last main game before we start showing you some of the apexes. We'll be doing Magma, Kett. And who did I say I was going to play? Anyone remember? Oh yeah, it's going to show you my other human infiltrator, I believe.
Got another question?
Okay.
Do you think they should reintroduce heavy characters like the Krogan Warlord and characters like the Geth Juggernaut?
No, this game is built on its mobility, so I think they would just be incredibly unwieldy to play. To be honest, I wouldn't want to see stuff like that. Although me and Wild were talking earlier, I would love to see the inclusion of other heavy weapons, like in Mass Effect 2 style. So, because right now you got the Cobra, which is cool because it actually primes fire combos as well as doing really nice area of effect damage. But what if you could just make the Cobra just do better area of effect damage, and then you could have the Flamethrower, which primes fire combos and does good fire damage. You could even, I'm sure there was an ice gun they introduced in one of the DLCs. Bring that back. Make that a cryo primer. And I tell you what, make the Roekaar carbine a heavy weapon and make that the arc projector. So you could use that, you could mix up your heavy one and start having more strategies. Because that's like I said, what was really cool when I was playing with the new ultra rare character, the new Angara Exemplar, is just hitting them with hitting the big boss with the Cobra and then detonating that with my overload and then hitting it with energy drain and getting a tech combo and getting that nice tech chain. Introducing more strategies like that with different heavy weapons, I think that would be pretty cool. Right then, okay. Oh, I do need to... I'm not going to forget this time. Get myself a jumbo. Thank you for finally bringing these back. So much better than buying 5 supply packs. Okay, trying to remember what I actually do with this character. Let's get the shotgun.
Wasn't he last time the priming and...
He was. That's no longer the strategy with this guy. So before I had I used to make sure I had elemental ammo, and then I would get some crowd control in with the detonating incinerate. I don't do that anymore. I think I will go with a power boost. Do I want tech or combat? I think I'll use universal. I never do, so why not? So essentially, what I'm doing with this character now, and I'm sorry if I've that you heard some mic interruption there, I did knock it. The thing I'm doing with this character now, he's basically just a more large-scale Solarian Infiltrator. So, because whether I got with the Solarian Infiltrator build, I've got the whole stun and gun strategy where I use energy drain to rise the enemy out of cover and stun them, and then I take a pop at them with my my gun. This character, I've decided to go with a gun that can hit more enemies quickly, and I can stun more enemies with the double incinerate area of effect. So yeah, I'm using incinerate to just stagger more enemies. This is basically a more crowd control-y but less hard-hitting version of the Solarian Infiltrator, because honestly, it's super fucking difficult to come up with strategies for the human infiltrator. I mean, 1, yes. 2, not so much. Especially if you're trying to get something unique and a reason to play him over other ones. Ideally, and I think might have even talked about this in this stream, something like the Venom Shotgun would be great to just have some great crowd control along with a crowd control Incinerate, but I hate charge mechanics in this game. They just bring everything to a grinding halt. So what I've actually decided to use is the Shadow. And I'll tell you why in a moment, once this enemy gets out of my face. So the Shadow's got, like, unlimited ammo, so I can just fire off like crazy, which goes really well with the fact that I've stunned a bunch of enemies. And what's also really cool about the Shadow is it has both a multiplier to shields and armor. So it's a nice all-round weapon that I can turn around and hit a lot of enemies that I can hit. And the sticky grenades are back to just doing good armor damage. Because obviously, as cool as the multipliers are, they're still not strong enough to wreck. The scatter shot's not a great gun, but it's okay. And it gets pretty good with, you know, with tactical cloak and stuff. And couple that with the fact that it does just shoot for days, thanks to the mechanics of the weapon. It works quite nice with this setup. One thing I will say about the Venom that Wild showed me the other day that I don't remember if it has always been that way, but the main shot, the uncharged shot of the Venom, is actually just like the ME3 Falcon, which is cool. I don't know, they might be worth having a look at the Venom again in future and maybe just switching up to using the main Venom shot, the Falcon shot, rather than the main Venom shot.
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
But yeah, so it's basically Solarian Infiltrator Air of Effect is the this alternative human infiltrator build. I can't remember what the multipliers are. I want to say Nico, if he's still in the chat, will definitely cover me here because he's the one that gave me these numbers in the first place. Yeah, I think it's like a 1.25 multiplier to shields, and it's got an even better multiplier to armor. I think, but it's enough to make it like cooler than you would originally suspect, I would say. Plus, it's just really nice to start using different weapons. Even though more and more weapons are getting fireable, there's still an awful lot of my builds that are just using the same few weapons, and I would like more incentive to play the others. How have you guys played a lot with the scatter shot? What do you guys think of it?
It's alright.
Yeah, I think alright is a pretty fair statement, honestly. Yeah, but now that the Thorkin, now that all like the assault rifles have had like their accuracy like completely revamped almost, and the Thorkin had a really nice damage boost, it might be worth going back to the Thorkin. Yeah, crowd control.
Another question from Zero.
Right.
Do you think a summoner / mind control character would be suitable for this multiplayer?
A summoner character.
Yeah. Like a pet master
Yeah,
or-
honestly. Yeah, that
mean,
could be
you've already
cool.
got
I
the
mean,
architect.
if you had like a character that I'm going straight Gears of War here, but you know, I think BioWare kind of beat me to it, honestly. You know that character that like raises the dead, but that would be cool. But don't raise the dead to like full health again. Just kind of raise them to be just up again. So like they're killed in one hit, but he would be a really interesting target because you know you want to fucking deal with him. Because if you don't, he's just gonna bring back all the enemies you've killed around him. Like before they disintegrate into the ether. If their bodies are still on the ground and he's near them, he can raise them. That would be kind of a cool enemy unit for this faction in particular. But yeah, fix the invisibility first, I'll say.
The Chosen behind a Zero. Blew up my throat.
Deaded. See, that's when the stickies come in, when you're dealing with meat. So yeah, the Fiend's going to be back shortly, and this is a particular map where his bollocks that still exists in the game can really be a problem. Hopefully, we won't encounter it. But yeah, I don't understand how they can think, oh, we can probably stop... Because the problem with the Fiend really is off-host. But they're saying, no, the fact that because he's misrepresented so badly off-host, making so he can't charge targets that are close to him will definitely go a long way in stopping him from getting closer than he is and sync killing you from miles away. But he's got an attack that still lets him charge up close, so they haven't actually stopped that. So I don't get it. To just do one thing and not the other. I could use a sticky on this guy, but I don't need to, thanks to the Scattershot's many shots.
Flatline. Squad member down.
Okay. I got you, babe. No, I don't. I've just thrown off my... It's cool, though. It's cool. Now got a damage boost. Bang.
Yeah.
I think I will stick that prick. Stick the prick. Bang.
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Oof. I was really scared by that. I knew you were here because you had the red arrow and I went to revive. I didn't realise you were that twisted bit of purple on top of the banister because you just like re-clicked back into position there. That was creepy looking.
I've got a question that is a word that I don't know how to pronounce.
Okay.
Okay, what do you think of the Kett CHE?
Behemoth.
Okay.
The Kett Behemoth.
That's it. And is it still a challenge in multiplayer?
Well, unfortunately, nobody can say because they put the Behemoth in the game for one Special Apex mission and half the people who played it didn't see him. And the other half... well, he was also put into a Special Apex mission where melee bonuses went through the fucking roof, and I believe it was bronze, so when you did see him, you just beat him to death. So it's really difficult to say, but I think he's got the potential to be a much better main boss enemy than this fucking cretin.
I think there's a Fiend somewhere.
Yeah, he is.
Or a Fiend.
Charging people at point blank range, by the way.
Shields down.
I was saying earlier, this is the first time starting the game. I can't wait for it.
You're very quiet there, buddy. I can't quite get that. Oh, I just used a fucking thermal clip again. Not a thermal clip. I wanted to use a thermal clip. I used a first aid again. But, you know, the only thing I do remember about the Behemoth is that he was tanky. You know, even with being bronze and there being a massive boost to bloody melee damage, he still took the whole team beating the crap out of him to go down. And yeah, sure, okay, there's your tanky armored guy. And I didn't see him having any outrageous attacks or being an outrageous shape or size so that you couldn't... He just went all crazy around the map. They've been working really hard to fix teleporting enemies because they, in small quarters, due to their speed as well, I think, is part of the problem. They just go absolutely berserk offline, well, off host. So I didn't see him have any like really fast attacks, so he should be better than the Fiend.
Yeah. I'll be uploading a video soon of a teleporting, what's it called? Berserker.
Yeah, because that was part of the patch, wasn't it? Stopping teleporting enemies, and yeah, they still teleport. Yes, check out Wild's Twitter.
I haven't uploaded it yet. But they teleport worse than before. Before, if they teleported, it just kind of looked like they were moving really fast along the floor. Now they just teleport.
Oh. Okay. That's sad. The fact that they patched it and made it worse. You take a sad song and make it worse.
This is like a rock and a hard place right now. Up here, there we go. Kind of safe.
Zero says the Behemoth is super tanky, has a AoE, or is it supposed to be
Air of Effect, that stands for, babe.
Like the Death Fiend
Okay, so he's got an area of effect tack.
Down.
I mean, area of effect tacks aren't necessarily bad. The Destroyer's got one. And honestly, that's his most forgettable attack, his area of effect one. I don't know. I definitely would need to see more of the Behemoth myself. And since they're now starting to do Apexes on gold, maybe you bring it back. Just saying.
Red asks, has anyone else been experiencing teleporting dogs since the latest patch?
Yeah, yep, absolutely.
Like I say, they teleport worse than they did before. Now the dogs just teleport around rather than bounding around.
I mean, I tweeted something that the No slapped together based off an article from Kotaku about the mess that was the development of this game, and it's an eye-opener. You guys might want to check out my Twitter and have a look at that. Especially those who don't know James's Twitter, because that's connected to mine in that same post. James_AU, isn't it? Yours?
Yes.
Yeah. Where's this red? I'm coming.
Just mine.
I'm coming!
Got your back.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you.
I'm also coming for you!
the character just went flying across the map.
Bang.
Boom. Cryo beam.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to show that off again, by the way, guys. Things got a little stroppy at the end. Sloppy at the end of the last stream. Just a bit burnt out. It was a hell of a week. Yeah, that cryo beam build. It's so much cooler than I showed off in the last stream. I'll definitely get him out again for you, because that's another reason to get on James's Twitter, because he's put up an incredible video of the kind of kill feed you can get with that thing. Check it out now before they nerf it.
Yeah, literally, I took out the entirety of the extraction wave minus a fiend.
And I've done it too. I've done it too. And it just turns your kill feed to like 1,000,000 of whatever weapon you're using, especially if you've done the smart thing and put cryo ammo on, which I didn't do for the stream. It's definitely a very important part of it. You want to get as much ice effects on that character as you physically can. And by physically, I mean digitally. Because, yeah, it's super good. Because as we did... oh, fuck.
Squad member down.
As we did eventually establish, the snap freeze... Oh, thanks for Melly. The snap freeze evolution at the end of Cryo Beam actually is like a passive bonus to all cryo attacks.
Doesn't matter how the enemy got frozen, as long as you kill it, you get snap freeze.
As long as you kill them when they're frozen, you can just... They'll explode. And freeze other enemies. And do a lot of damage at the same time, which then... explodes the other enemies, and then the other enemies, and then the other enemies. And you can literally kill out an entire wave budget with it. It's definitely broken. It's probably needs dialing back, but they can dial that back quite simply by just making the damage from the shattered enemy much, much smaller.
Well, he's debuffed. You want to start shooting him?
But I am.
Oh, super debuff now. No shields for you. Now freeze.
Obviously, the Incinerator's not ideal for crowd control because you can only panic enemies that aren't protected, and panicking in this game is just not good anyway, to be honest. But you can stagger plenty of enemies for this to still be a very viable tactic.
Oh, do you think they need to buff the Soned?
I haven't played with it, but I've watched James play with it, and so I'm going to go ahead and say no. I think the accuracy bonus is all the buff that thing needs.
Now that they've fixed the accuracy of the automatic weapons, you don't need to buff the damage of that thing.
No, that looks
like a
very
really
strong from what I can
rifle.
tell. Look at that kill feed. That's James doing the cryo beam stuff right there. And now he's actually fucking slapped the Roekaar carbine on the build as well, just to guarantee there's some cryo ammo action going on.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Disintegrate
feed,
shield.
run! Okay, we're definitely closer than 10 meters, right? And he's charging.
Yeah, he did his chargy melee attack, which I guess doesn't count as running for him.
It's like, it's redundant. It makes the nerf redundant, though. Shields around. Oh.
I mean,
Stop.
going back to the Sonad, I think I'd like to see it get a small damage buff, but it's alright as it is.
Really?
Pretty good.
I've seen you
Yeah.
just tear stuff up with that.
think
I mean,
it's
just
on turns
properly tear it up.
And again, it is a gun that needs to go on a gunner. You can't just put it on anyone.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not a bad thing. The fact that they've made a gun that needs a strategy behind it, that's good. That's just encouraging you to use the game's mechanics. I think we're going home and getting laid then. Bang, bang, bang. Ow. Stay alive. Stay alive. Ah.
Drinks are on me.
So we'll take a look at the new Human Infiltrator build. I think what you'll probably see me do in the future is maybe use a different gun on him. But the scattershot's pretty cool.
You don't hear a Palmer Dante. He's not. He's out partying. So I've heard.
He should be having a good time. I recommended him a lovely drop of whiskey.
Like a whiskey connoisseur, aren't you?
Oh, yes. My collection grows.
Drink me down and I will be more powerful than you can
Than you can possibly imagine. Alrighty then, so here's the build. Sticky Grenade is done for damage, like I recommend with the Angara Avenger. Get the damage, get the dot, get the anti-armor. Then Tactical Cloak is the smart build. You want to get the damage. You might as well go with the duration, because this is really not going to benefit you much, and because this will help with objectives and stuff, honestly. And then you definitely want to get this. This is the only way you're actually going to make Sticky Grenade benefit from the Tactical Cloak break bonus. You just need this. The whole thing gets kind of buggy without it. Also, what it's essentially doing is letting you keep dropping the aggro while also getting the break bonus. Really good evolution. Incinerate then is all about the crowd controls. I've gone with the radius. I've gone with the anti-armor because it's still good. Better than that anyway. And then I've gone with the 2 projectiles too. And then for munitions training, I've gone with the weapon damage. I've gone with the reload speed and clip size. Clip size, I'm not entirely sure benefits this gun. I still haven't actually looked back on it on a different character, but hopefully it does. Mainly the reload speeds I hope benefits it too. Spare ammo certainly doesn't. This just is a really good evolution for many other guns though. And then I go with this one, the debuff with every shot I do. And of course now I got him at rank 10, level 20. I can also have 1 rank of fitness. But let's go ahead and go back to the Remnant Ruins and get that Apex pack. I think I'll do it with this guy.
Got a question, if you don't mind.
Carry on, babe.
Okay. Do you think they should bring back a class like the N7 Destroyer? Zero says he likes shoulder-mounted things.
I definitely wouldn't be sad to see something like Devastator mode or Hunter mode come back. Something that works similar to them. Their powers I love, honestly, because they just give weapons a completely different feel, and that's great because that gives you the reason to play that character. It's going, oh, now I want to see what this gun's like on him. But I didn't care for the missile, honestly. I know plenty of people did. it's an inoffensive passive bonus, and if that was introduced into the game, I wouldn't be angry about it. That's for sure. But I like my content to be interactive. I don't like those moves. That's why my assault turret build is not about putting the assault turret down and making it just hold a position. No, that assault turret's coming with me, and it's working for me. That's what I like to do with the powers in the game. What should I do? No, I want power. Might as well.
I like how it says see mission the settings for details if you want to know what Weakened Assault Team does.
Right. So looking at the time, we should probably get to about 10 o'clock after this game, but we'll go a little over. Just to check out the new map and enemy faction. They've also started adding daily challenges, which I wasn't aware of, and I don't know how long they've actually been in effect. I'm hoping it's not too long. But yeah, that's something worth checking out because it's a cool way to score some extra mission funds. I just never look at the challenge menu, so I was shocked to see that the other day. It's a decent amount. It's not like 5 mission funds. I think it's like 25 mission funds if you beat the daily challenge.
Yeah, it was 30. 30 for this one.
Okay, cool. What is this daily challenge?
Kill raiders, I think.
Kill raiders? I wonder if this new faction counts. We'll see.
Is there any way to redeem daily rewards, or are they automatic?
What do you mean? I know you don't know, Nick. I'm asking that to the person who asked the question. I'm pressing the wrong button here, my bad.
Find cover.
Yes, where the enemy are hiding, you can't go there.
Hello. Hi. Stop running away from me. Damn it.
It's like they don't want to die or something.
3 more to go.
3 more to go.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
How much spare ammo have I got? I decided to put one of my gold spare ammo things on just...
Why? Talk about redundancy.
Because I can. Dude.
Alright, like again, we had this earlier today. Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that.
I'm never going to use them any other time, so I might as well.
Ah, yes, boiled it. Just about to do a massive fucking chain there.
In case you're wondering, I have 1,092 ammo and in reserve.
Just let me know when you need to reload. Oh, this is it. This cryo beam, 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 beam. Pretty cool. Definitely needs some taming. It is completely broken. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not entirely sure it's meant to work this way. It seems like it wouldn't, because it will kill an entire wave lot, you know? An enemy allotment. They'll die if they're all grouped together. That absolutely destroys them. But like I said, the easiest fix for that... I like the fact that Snap Freeze works as a passive bonus. Probably should be in the passive tree, but it's great, and I would like to see it not completely stripped, but rather just controlled. And basically to do that, I would say the area of effect damage needs to be changed.
This mission is so... not as interesting. as it was.
What,
on
when the
Gold.
enemies melt immediately? Because now you don't need bullets for days.
Well, on this objective with the gold version, you get a destroyer on this wave.
Do you?
Yeah.
How come the fiends don't show up at Rave 3 then?
Fiends are the big boss enemies.
Yeah, but so's the destroyer.
I think it was just this particular map that did that.
Alright.
Like a destroyer, and then once you kill it, it stays dead. Are you hiding? You are hiding, aren't you?
I don't think I've seen so much hatred towards one assembler before in my life. The whole team have just had him surrounded. You will not leave this place.
You know what, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna...
Okay, Nick.
Do you think the Rezard is still trash?
Yes.
It's trash if you take it to
slow, it's
gold,
not
but
bad.
it's silver. It's definitely silver strong, which is okay because it's a silver weapon, you know.
Yeah, but you'd expect the Krogan shotgun to be the pinnacle of shotguns.
Yeah, I mean, it's no Claymore. It's no Claymore.
And Red says he hopes that you get the duelist in your Apex pack.
Oh, now that would be tidy. Is it a good pack like that? Because
it's
the
a
last one they gave
I
for EA
believe.
Play wasn't. Really wasn't.
That was EA's charity thing. This is EA's E3 thing.
Oh, okay.
Because E3 is on the go right now, isn't it?
Yes, it is. The overhype train.
Well, we'll see more snippets of Destiny 2 and how it looks essentially like a slightly better Halo with Mass Effect mechanics.
I actually think I would probably get a decent amount of fun out of Destiny 2 if I, didn't hate Bwnci. So, yeah, that's that.
I'll have to do a lot to win my opinion over.
Enemies headed your way.
I will never buy a Bwnci product again after what they did in Halo 3. And that's not me saying I hate Halo 3. I hate that they released DLC for Halo 3 that took away 80% of the multiplayer after the fact you bought it. That's what I hate. Especially because it was DLC I just didn't fucking want.
Wasn't it also like, oh, this is our last DLC, and then they bring out one that's part two?
Yeah, okay, I'll go further into it. I'm pretty sure I've done it in the ME3 guides, but fuck it. They released all these map packs, and none of I wanted, apart from the one that had a new Sidewinder, which they fucking turned into a vehicle map, by the way, so fuck you. But they had all the map packs. I just didn't like any of them. A lot of them focused on vehicles and stuff like that, and that's just not how I enjoy playing Halo. So I bought them just so I could have the multiplayer back, and because they said there was a finite number of them. I bought their last one, whatever the fuck it was called, and they said, yeah, this is the last one. I go, okay, how much harm can that do? And then they released that map pack again, part 2. I was like, right, I'm done. It's like, I haven't even played any of those maps I bought, just because I can't. They're locked out to me, because, that's what they did if you don't have every single DLC pack.
Intelligence needs data from your location.
I feel robbed, and they will never see a penny from me again.
One destroyer down.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't
Cobra
need the
RPG wasn't
Cobra,
even necessary. Like, man, they're dying. Cook, cryo, yo, beam. No.
Those guys were not living. I had turbocharge and the Sonet on them.
Robert
Okay.
Elliott asks, what do you think of the new IP that just dropped? Anthem looks like Destiny.
I haven't had a look at that.
What's it? What IP?
Anthem. It's BioWare's new IP, the one that they codenamed Dylan.
Oh, really? It's got a name now, huh? I haven't seen it. I had no idea. I'll check it out, and maybe we'll talk about it in the next stream. I can't say... a lot of my hype for BioWare products has died. I will say that as well.
This was done by the Edmonton team, so... The actual proper team.
Alright.
The A-team, as it were.
Oh, yeah, the 80.
We're tracking reinforcements.
Yeah, it's way back now, isn't it?
Let's get back. So what's it about then?
Don't know.
Oh, you haven't checked it out either.
No, I know it's I follow them on Twitter and they keep like retweeting stuff and tweeting stuff from EA Play and things.
Alright.
Come on, open. There you go.
He didn't actually do it, he just died.
No, he began to open and then he died.
Did he? I didn't see it.
So I was already shooting at him. But the second he exposed his weak spot, he was dead. Oh, hi!
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, he broke his eye. Oh, there we go. It's gonna fly over me? Okay, fair enough. Don't know if you realise that I am a threat.
You'll learn soon enough. And by soon I mean like before it's too late.
It's already too late. I've seen them. They're dead.
Bang, bang. Essentially, this whole cryo beam thing is the new incendiary glitch right now. It may not be showing out too strongly because I'm playing bronze and I got a Turian soldier with a fucking sewn head, but on the team, and I got like fucking Vanguard, which are just kings of getting around. But yeah, it is incredibly powerful. Not my field. No, he's dead. Never mind.
Are the LZ still? I think so.
That's how Apex gets it. Come on, hold.
Ching. Okay, that's fingers crossed for the coolest EA Play pack opening ever.
So, what BioWare have done, they've gone, when Trump decided he was going to build his wall, they've gone, you know what, that sounds like a good idea. Apparently it's about some big wall that everyone is behind. And that wall keeps out the danger.
Oh, I like it. I like it. It's fresh.
I suppose it actually, you know, it's just me making fun of it. I'm sure it looks good.
We're not even making fun of it. Let's be honest. We're laughing about how ironic it is. Okay, yeah. Where is this thing?
Rewards.
Oh, it goes into rewards, this one. Okay. The Apex Elite Pack.
Let's hope they do this more.
And it was all orange. Oh, well, there's an N7. It's the Black Widow! It's pretty cool.
I got the Ushio 5. Kind of hoping for the Exemplar so I could try him out, but you know.
Oh yeah, you're right. You can actually tell what you're going to get from the glowy before it turns over. See, it's red for N7, silver, gold. Hesh 8. Damn good pack. Happy with it. And I've also got enough for a premium. Let's check that out too. Venom. Don't go. Stop fighting me. Okay, and Predator 2. All right then. So I think I should be fine for consumables. That was a bronze. Yeah. Did I level up? No, I did not. The build hasn't changed from the last stream, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so let's check out the other one. The map's nice. Hang on.
I've had a bit small reminder, Bwnci.
No.
Your human soldiers will have been reassigned.
Yes, so this happened last time they patched it. You should see that your human soldiers have had their points put all over the fucking place. Don't touch it, guys, because last time I used a respec card to fix them, and then BioWare put up a little message saying these characters have been had all their points taken out, put them back in. So yeah, just wait for that. It's probably going to happen again, honestly. This is exactly what happened last time. No, I mean character selection. I don't need to play you again. Let's try the...
I'm going to be the architect and just kind of hang around and not do anything. Let my VI do the work.
I guess I'll play you. Actually, no, you're closer to leveling up. I'll play you. So yeah, you can't even select the shadow piercing mod anymore. That's gone. Don't even look for it.
I will use the Carnifex because that had a buff. Second buff.
Boom. Yeah, is that just the second? I thought it was like the third now.
No, it's the second because they buffed it in 1.06. They buffed it again now.
Right. Okay. So yeah, it's, in all fairness, this thing actually presents you like you're going to be going up against the Outlaw, because you are. We're going to be fighting this new enemy faction called the Roekaar, and they're Outlaw. They're just like a tweaked Outlaw faction.
It'd be nice if you got them like randomly if you selected Outlaws.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you want to do tweaked versions of the enemy factions that could happen anytime you select them, I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. Please don't just present them as their own faction, though, because they're not. They're really not. This ain't no collectors.
What is the hyper shields modifier?
That means that we've got high shields and low health.
Yes.
Okay.
And tech skirmishes that everything else does less damage except tech and weapons and melee. But
essentially, it turns everybody into a geth.
yeah. And the tech skirmish
minus the damage,
which increases tech damage but decreases biotic and combat damage.
Not to worry, this is a weapons build of the Human Adept. Yes, they did buff the Carnifex again red. And Wild's going to test that on bronze, so don't expect the most solid of results, because it's going to look incredible on bronze, I'm sure.
It was okay before.
After the last buff, wasn't it? They made it okay.
It was okay, and now it's even stronger.
So, we shall see. This is Aqua, though. Aqua's cool. I like Aqua. It's pretty.
Really nice map. I like this map.
It's got nice. It's got many layers. It's interesting.
Enemies on the move.
Looking forward to having this in the map rotation.
This one will join them because it's not like a special opens in certain ways map. It's just a
yeah. Yeah, it is. It's straight up. Oh, they're gone. Alright.
These guys are easy to headshot, I've got to say. They have really big heads.
Yeah, so let's talk about this faction. You're going to be seeing... oh no, I thought he was one. You're going to see Angara running around, and they are just troopers. They function exactly the same. There's also sharpshooter... forgot the word I was looking for there. There's basically sharpshooter Angaras as well. And they don't have berserkers. They've basically replaced them with extra hydras. And they've got the saboteur. There's no agent replacement, though, and there's no pariah replacement. I think it's just those enemies, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can understand they're no pariah or agent or anything like that. Anyone with biotics definitely shouldn't be replaced because...
I'm not saying they need to bring those moves back. I'm just saying there should have been, like, a new enemy to replace them, honestly.
More people in the faction. More variation. Instead of the Berserk, we have extra Hydras, and that's about the only variation.
Oh, they got the dogs. They've still got the Addy.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Like, they could have had trained versions of little dinosaur creatures from the...
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. I mean, I've never even fought the things, but I've seen plenty of media covering them. So, yeah, just bring in some enemies you've already got in the fucking game and put them in here. But it's pretty. It's cool. I like this map. I'm not, like, completely familiar with it, obviously, but don't need to be. I particularly like this section here. Can go across. Door's locked, though. Yeah, it's fun. I like it. Obviously, you can't swim. Don't try. But, yeah.
Carrying away. Oh.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. All enemies
You
clear.
can get up on the roof.
Keep it up.
Yeah. Okay, let me... running boring circles here. No, don't fall. No! I'm falling!
Intel says the Kett left genetic surveying devices
Ta-da.
in your area.
Well, this is the smarter way up anyway, so I guess I'll go do this device and then I'll show you the top.
You go.
VI, why aren't you murdering things? Don't go murder.
I think it's having a hard time keeping up.
Enemy tech shut down.
Careful.
So, up I can go here.
My first incinerate kill.
One problem gone.
Hup. There's even chest-high walls and everything up here. I wonder how stupid I can be. I'm like a bird. I can stand on the air. I don't know where my home is. Alright, I guess I'll do this device. What do you mean I'm about to leave the mission area? The device is here.
All enemy devices
Okay.
are now offline.
Okay.
Yeah, happy to see this Aqua base. This is cool. Would like a lot more work done to the faction. I haven't even seen the saboteurs.
Enemies clear. Stay alert.
And that's the original Angara Raider.
You guys are killing everything too fast for me. Can't find it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it's what's killing him, it's just the VI just...
The Charger Nova is just ridiculous on bronze. That's the one thing that's like that came straight out of ME3. You jump, but I pull. There's one of the Hydras. Okay.
At least there's more gender variation in this faction than there is in the actual Raider faction.
How can you tell?
The males are really bulky, and the females are not.
I just had that sharpshooter like fucking grunt at me. I really no, not grunt, the opposite. She was like, she was like a really airy thing. It's like, are you a guy or not? I don't know.
If they have ridiculously wide shoulders, they're a guy.
Keep it up.
I suppose that's a fair. Everybody is
If they
shredded
have
in the
a
Mass Effect
ridiculously
universe.
slender hip, they're a female.
Yeah, no, it's the slender tummies, so it makes the hips go bang. That's the trick.
Hydra!
Wow. I mean, I threw a black hole, but then incinerate.
Double incinerate with radius.
See, now we got more hydras. Oh, you got stuck on the corpse. You silly black hole. Oh, there's a...
Saboteur down there if you want to.
There's a saboteur, yeah.
Look, there it is. You've got a weird mask with many eyes.
Good.
I need a reload!
I don't know why I used pull then. That was just dumb. Bang.
Careful of the Hydra. Nah, it's fine.
That thing just like fucking Microsoft Movie Maker checkerboard out of existence then. What was that?
I think that's what they did when they finally fixed the reappearing corpse thing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
George Lucas must have inspired him. He likes his diamond wipe and check. He goes for like the cheesiest like scene transitions.
Lexi's noticed that the Roekaar attack each other.
They what?
Yeah, I don't know. He's noticed.
I can't say I've noticed that.
No, I haven't noticed.
But then they keep sticking them on bronze, so they die. They attack each other? So you could just sit in the corner of the map and solo. Super easy, huh?
Let them kill each other. Yeah.
Alright. Interesting.
I'll be over here. Hi. You're about
Hey.
to get killed. Yeah, you go about vanguarding, Zero. I'm pretty sure we've got this.
I love it. A sniper just ran up to me and tried to punch me. Didn't work. Probably should have stuck with the plan. Oh, I can pull you. An engine.
Oh, my BI died. Shame. I'll just spawn another.
Oh, what was that nonsense?
Hang in there, Apex.
Yeah.
Teammate injured.
Red
Hang
says
on, I'm
the
coming.
Angarans shoot the dogs, etc.
Oops.
Really? Oh my god, I just died. I want every faction to kill their annoying enemies for us. I really do.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
They shoot the dogs. Send out the hounds! No, shoot the hounds!
Essentially, what they've done is they've literally just given the Ardis from the Raider faction, the Hydras from the Raider faction, to the Roekaar, but not fixed their AI.
Yeah, they don't get on though.
The Roekaar and the Outlaws don't get on.
I would love a hectic platinum mode where, yeah, they throw all the factions at you, but the factions don't get on. I would love it.
That would be great.
Bring on the chaos.
Let them do like minus like 90% damage to each other, so they don't kill each other, but they
Yeah.
can kill each other. You know?
Yeah, because essentially the real boost there should be the drop in aggro. But I guess they could just increase the amount of enemies they spawn.
Yeah, I doubt it's an actual hardware limitation, it's just a design choice.
Yeah, I mean, mechanically it's stupid. I'm not gonna... let's not get the wrong idea here. I'm just talking about for shiggles.
Got a question?
Okay, babe.
The Roekaar are a work in progress faction. Do you think they have potential given more units, of course?
If they get more units, yeah. Well, if they were like
Right now I wouldn't say they got potential. They're too much like what we've already got, which the games we've got too much of. That was a fucked up sentence, but...
If they had more units and were a stand-in, like a random stand-in for Outlaws, then they'd be great.
Yeah, that they would work as that as a standalone faction. No, they need more work than what's currently gone into them. Because the point is, they're not their own faction. They are very much recycled material.
I'm reading a flat line.
I think. Not that it matters. Yay! What's weird about this one is I've been able to do this mission repeatedly since it's come out and get mission funds every single time.
I've noticed that.
Which is
I think
awesome.
That might have been purposeful.
I hope it is, and I'd like to see more of that.
I think it's because people were complaining that, because they're cycling the store. People who have only just started getting their mission funds aren't going to be able to afford them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and the mission funds are it's a piddly payout of 5 mission funds. You lose that after any gold game, honestly, because you're probably going to need to replenish some kind of consumable. So you are definitely not earning enough of these to keep up with the use of them. So yeah, fucking bring it on. It's not like they're still getting people playing because they have to literally do the Apex missions over and over again just to get 5 mission funds,
Another question?
Go on then, knock it out.
Do you think an escort style mission type would work? It worked in ME3.
Worked is a funny term to use, but yes.
It may have functioned, but it didn't work.
I mean, sure. It's like if it came into the game, it would be fine. But it's not something I want to see. Honestly, it's not. It was definitely one of my least favorite objectives from ME3. But if they want to bring that back, go ahead. Honestly, I think it'll be
something stupid where it's like
that's what worries me with the verticality in this game. Getting a drone to work in the verticality just seems terrifying because the enemy aren't very smart with the verticality already. So I don't know. Hopefully, if they can work out a proper route system,
they'll probably make it an NPC they spawn in. But I hope if they do it that way, they're not dumb and don't make it so that NPC can die and you can fail it.
No, he definitely shouldn't be allowed to die. He definitely shouldn't be allowed to die.
Maybe he could go down and you have to pick him up again. Maybe that would work.
Okay, yeah, I'm on board for that. But at the same time, he'd have to have considerable health because, let's be real, this is going to be an AI that isn't intelligent enough to get out the fucking way of the enemy, and the enemy will destroy it. So yeah, that would have to be a fairly tanky escort.
Because I mean, they've already toyed around with putting an NPC into your game, because if you play the tutorial mission, the last section of the tutorial with the extraction bit, you have to find an NPC.
Oh my god, you're absolutely right. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. You actually can find you have to find an NPC and revive them. And then he just kind of goes off and stands in the LZ.
Yeah, okay. Something like, well, if you remember, there was like a mission in Mass Effect 3. It was actually one of the missions where you had to go onto one of the multiplayer maps where you actually had to escort people out. They would just run into, once you cleared a zone, they would move to another zone and just go into hiding, and they couldn't be killed. And I think you need something like that in a horde mode game, just because it's just too chaotic to really have something that can die on you.
If they do another dynamic map, that could be one of the special objectives.
Yeah, see, and more demand for it, absolutely. Okay, so yeah, cool question to end on, but we will end now. We've gone over by about 25 minutes. What's that, Siri? You got one more for us? Go on then. Don't be shy.
It was Union Pacific talking.
Oh, it's Union. Sorry, buddy. What's that, buddy?
I gotta get going here soon.
All right then, don't worry. We'll pick up again next week. And thank you everybody for coming out and seeing me. It's a great big help, and it makes it all worthwhile. It really does. Thank you for all your love and support. Please go out there and share the love, and we'll get everybody getting the most out of Mass Effect Andromeda. Please leave a like and a comment if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already to definitely get more of the streams and more of all the content I plan on giving you. I'm going to go ahead and answer this question again because it keeps coming up in all the comments and all the videos. Yes, there will be individual guides. I'm just working through the game's content before I can do it. It is a massive grind. Thank you everybody who joined us today. Zero Scale Z, Union Pacific. Thank you guys for joining us, and Wild Frenzy and Nikara. Thank you so much for your help. You guys are great. It's been beautiful, people. Let's do it again sometime.